Trump's friends, my drink friends, gone batshit crazy, and your girl here, is on fire over it. What am I talking about? Over last week, Mike Johnson came out and made a declaration that the Pentagon needs more money, State Department needs more money to combat communism and socialism. They have said that communism is the biggest threat to the American way of life. Well, I can prove that that's bullshit very easily, and I don't have a degree in political science, nor would I want one from any university in this country, because they're all fucking bullshit in this country. All of them are. He made the assessment that China meddled in our elections and cost Trump the 2020 election. We're going to get to who owns the machines in just a minute, because you're going to love this one. But here's the deal. Last week, it also came out at the same time that China has surpassed the U.S. in the AI field. They made a model and a chip for a fraction of what we make them. And their data centers even cost less than what ours do. And they're far more effective. They're far more environmentally friendly. And people who live in the region are the ones that are contracted to build them and maintain them. You're starting to get why they hate communists so bad? Yeah, because it's far more effective, communist socialism, because it keeps local people working. They don't whine and bitch about why are these people not working when they're not making sure that there's full-time employment. They're making sure there is full-time employment. You see, here's something to think about. There are over 40 countries in NATO. All of them are social democrats, except for one. This one right here. Except, wait a minute. Social democratic countries, you can take an extended leave of absence for medical. You don't get punished, you don't lose your pay, and you don't have to worry about the cost. Who else has that privilege? Oh my God. Congress and Senate. Trump, Vance, Hasek. I don't know if what the hell is that position? Anyway, the person right under him, next to, that works with him, his secretary. I don't think she gets it, because that's only for him and his bunch of child-raping, coke-snorting lunatics. But they get that. They don't have to worry about getting fired. They get paid if they're on leave. And their summer vacation is, hey, holy shit. It's going from the 4th of July until after Labor Day. That's almost 2 months of not working. These lazy fuckers. These lazy, dumb ass motherfuckers are going to be on vacation until after Labor Day. They're going to be paid. Well, Trump's not going to be on vacation. He can't be. He's president. He advanced. I'm sure there's a country full of black and brown people somewhere in this earth that they haven't blown up or stolen from. Now, let's get back to the elections. As you know, last week, Lindsay Graham joined his Holy Father in hell. There's going to be elections in South Carolina to fill a seat. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's not. His sister is going to fill out his term. She's going to fill out his term. The whole damn thing. And she will be such a good little Israel lap bitch that she will be there permanently. South Carolina, you're going to be stuck with that bitch permanently, whether you want her or not. Mitch McConnell, he's another one. He's got one foot in banana peel, the other foot in hell. And the governor, now this is another situation. In 2018, there was a law, an act put through that amended the usual statute of a governor appointing somebody to fill a seat that comes open because a senator or congressman dies or they resign, okay? In Kentucky, they can't do that. Hell, they won't even tell that governor if the man's dead or alive. Why? Because the governor is a social democrat and the people of Kentucky are being punished for electing him. Now, I don't know how that got past APAC, but hey, what the hell, let's move on. They have announced, I'll give you a screenshot, that'll be my opening, really. They will invest over $20 million to set our elections against us, basically. I mean, if you vote for a Zionist lunatic, that's on your conscience. But I just voted for a social democrat, Dr. El-Sayed, future president. At one point, he will be. How you like that one, Trump? Trumpers. Now, from here, I'm just going to call him future president El-Sayed. There we go. But anyway, back to APAC, no bullshit. I'm going to leave you links in the description box, as always, that will take you to an article out of Scotland that proves that the company Novara, Novara, write that down, take it with you, get it sewn in a screwdriver, chisel it, whatever you gotta do. But take that with you, that name with you, everywhere. Because this is a company that is based in Israel. They own the voting machines and the software in the voting machines that we use here in America. Let's go back through that. A company based in Israel, a foreign state, owns the voting machines that we use. The machine, the software, all of it. That means if they want to change our vote, they can. And we're supposed to worry about goddamn China meddling in our elections, which they've never, ever done. There's never been any credible evidence of it. Now, I'm going to take you back through history right quick. Right before World War II, Neville Chamberlain, the Prime Minister, went to meet with Hitler. Hitler got girls to do a paper, what we would call today fake news, disinformation. I'm calling it bullshit, just be honest here. Saying that the German citizens in the Sudetenland would be mistreated. Why did he care? Part of the Versailles Agreement after World War I that ended it, Germany signed, they gave up territory. The Sudetenland was part of that territory. That was in modern-day Czech Republic. Or as I grew up with it being called Czechoslovakia. What you call it, Czech? I would like to call it something else, but I won't. You know what, fuck it. A lap bitch to Israel. That's what it is. Just another one. Anyway, they concocted this bullshit story that German citizens there were being mistreated. They weren't. Now, what happened after that? World War II happened. They used it as a springboard to see what they could get away with. And they got away with a lot. Then they went into Poland. Did the same thing there. They invaded, took over, killed everybody in sight. Kind of like we're doing right now in the Middle East. Well, at least we're keeping that family tradition going. Now, here we are. Trump concocting, spent over $20 million to create these stupid fucking documents based on nothing. The same week, it's announced that China has produced an AI model and chip, and their data centers cost a fraction of what we cost. One chip here is about $20 million, okay? That's a model, all of it. They can create in China 18 data centers, over 1,000 chips and models for that price. Plus pay the people to create it and build. This is absurd. They have topped us. And we've just let them. We have sat back and let it happen. Because we've been so preoccupied with who's Taylor Swift marrying, who's Kim Kardashian marrying now, who's Khloe Kardashian dating. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody should give a flip-flying fuck. That does not affect your life. When you go to the grocery store, I promise you, they are not thinking about you. When you're in your car crashing out because you had to split your grocery payment 3 ways, Taylor Swift does not give a flip-flying fuck. So stop worrying about these useless NPCs and start thinking about you. Start thinking about the fact that we're supposedly going to a so-called election, in which a foreign entity that is not forced to register as a foreign entity has the control mechanisms for our voting equipment. Then you wonder why people are doing absentee voting. Because at least there you do on pen and paper. Now, does that mean it's going to be counted? No. I have never seen any video proof that ballots are counted. Alright, let's review before I close this, because I'm taking a 2-week vacation as I obviously need it. 1. China did not cost Trump the election 2020. He did a piss poor job in his first term. He did an even worse job in his second. That's what cost him in 2020. It wasn't Biden. It wasn't the Democrats. It wasn't the wildfire smoke from Canada. It was him. 2. Communist socialism is not our enemy. Our enemy. You want to talk about enemies from within? Yeah, it's our government. So putting a tax on Canada because of wildfires is stupid. As stupid as wasting over $20 million to create evidence that never existed. Because this is AI, and they can create anything they want with AI. And people are stupid enough to believe it. Well, some people are. I'm not. And you're watching me, so you're obviously not stupid enough to believe it. You're smart enough to sit down and think, why doesn't this make sense? Let me see what other people think. Let me see what other people are takeaways are. Which is why you come to channels like this, and Richie from Boston too. 2. Steve and Yana Benoon, Israeli News Live. Now, another thing to remember is Novara. Novara. They're an Israeli-owned company that makes the voting machines and the software that we use to select, so they can select who's going to represent us. We're in a shitload of trouble, people. I mean, a shitload of trouble. What we need is real men like Abraham Lincoln, like George Washington. We don't need the Jeffree Stars or the Chaz Bonos. We need the George Washingtons. I will see you guys in 2 weeks.